So today we shall talk about the concept that is new product development. New product development. Okay. So before we talk about the new product development, we have to define the what is product. A product is anything. A product is anything that can be offered to a market for attention, acquisition, use, or consumption. Full stop. It includes physical objects, services, personalities, comma, place, organization, and ideas. So here we have to understand product means it is not only physical product, it also includes services, personalities, place, organization, ideas. Every item can be treated as a product. Now we shall define the importance of new products. So what is the need of new? Significance of new products is very clear. On average, every firm is very much concerned to ensure its future growth is faced with the constant threats of competitive innovative developments. There are saturated marketing conditions for the existing products. Very simply, what is the importance of new products? I can say very simply, the existing product can be saturated within span of time because every product has its own life cycle, product life cycle. When it reaches from introduction to the last stage of product life cycle, that is decline stage, then automatically it is going to be saturated. So that means, shall we develop the new product or not? Yes. If your organization wants to continue in the competition, it must develop the new product. It is the survival is the fittest. Like this, the new product is essential to continue in the business. So now we see each and every points. What is the importance that makes you to develop the new products? First point. First point is company growth. See, normally every company wants to wants to develop its products, market share, wants to develop its wants to increase its profits. So as to increase the profits, so has to increase the market share, the company has to develop the new product because the existing product already reached the decline stage. So it is not possible to increase the profits with the existing one. So that is the reason it is very much essential to develop the new product for the growth of the company. The point is here, if the company wants growth, it must develop the new product. So here today we are talking about the what is product, what is the importance of new products development. Second one, higher profits margins. Naturally, the company or every company in the business who wants to increase its profits, it's very natural. So if the company wants to increase its profits, it has to modify the existing products, or it has to improve the already declining demand products. So it has to concentrate the sources of ideas of the new products. So and it has to take the feedback from the customers also. So here the higher profit margins. See, normally the management fixes the targets. What is the desired profit to be earned for this financial year? So when the organization plans profits to be earned, automatically we have to plan for the new product. Unless no increase in the sales. If there is no increase in the sales, there is no increase in the profits, and the organization will not reach the targeted profit margin. So here, once again, we can say that the profit margin makes the company to develop the new product. Next, business plan. See, we have to plan the business. The business is a dynamic in nature. It is not a constant. Why? The new products will come, new competitors will come into the business. So here you plan your business in such a way that to compete with competitors as well as to earn the good market share. Plans for the growth in sales and profits of the company. It is the interest of the management. Means the management interest is always focuses sales and profits. So in such a way, the company must plan it. So this is a business plan. Business plan means, say for example, already it is serving the in one market. It wants to enter into the new market, the new products. It is already in the business of garments. Now the company wants to go to the food business. Food business is a very good business. Yes, absolutely. So the management of the company always focuses on the planning of new areas of business, utilization of excess capacity. See, normally when we establish any firm, we buy the machines with the latest technologies. We hire the human resources. So the machine capacity is 10,000 goods per hour, but the local demand is only 5,000 goods. So unnecessarily, the capacity of remaining 5,000 goods producing will idle. So to make use of this idle capacity of a machinery, we have to produce the more 5,000 goods. I hope you understand, my dear students. The capacity of machine is 10,000 goods, but we are producing only 5,000 goods. So if you want to utilize its maximum capacity, we have to its maximum capacity, we have to enter into a new market or no for the development of new product to make use of the additional capacity of 5,000 goods production. So this is also makes the clear statement to develop the new product to any company. Next, recycling of waste product. See, normally there is a main products, byproducts, waste, scrap. Like this, there may be many byproducts in the production process. So, intelligently, cleverly, when the business owner thinks over this, he will recycle it. Simple. When you manufacture the sugar in the sugar industry, we will derive molasses and some other alcohol. So there is a byproducts and the main products. So that is the reason when you make use of the waste, that is reusable material, so it is also leads to the introduction or development of the new product with the scrap, with the waste. So this is what makes the companies to think over about the new products, right? Next, product innovation. Innovation is the what we call, say for example, I tell you how what is the innovation. I told you when many times in the classroom, that is we are using a pen. So when you develop the pen with the latest technology of spell checker inbuilt in the pen. So this is an innovation. When the student writes a word, it alarms, it gives the alarm you are writing a wrong spelling, and it advises you a right spelling. So this is what innovation. Innovation means in the existing product, we have to think something innovatively, and we have to add an additional feature to make it a very successful product and a useful product to the consumer. Now, what is innovation? I will tell you in simple terms. Improvement or development of existing product to the existing product. Means earlier it was very slow. Now it has made to improve its speed. Earlier it was a different shape which does not attract the consumers. Now it has made a good shape to attract the consumers. Earlier it was low performance. Now it has added the good feature performance. Say for example, if you take the two wheelers, earlier there there was no kick start, only gear pedal start. Now it is a self start button. It is an additional feature to the existing product. Am I right? So in this manner, there is a improvement or development of additional feature to the existing product is also being called innovation. Introduction of novel production process. Novel production process means the production process where zero defect for product. Thereby, there is no defective products. So when you adapt latest technologies, the wastage and scrap will be less. So in this manner, you develop the by adopting the latest technologies. That is novel production process, which enhances the production capacity as well as which minimizes the cost of production. Next, the introduction of new products and services. See, digital watches. Earlier, we used to wear normal watches. Now, there is a digital watches. This is the latest product, new product. Courier services have become more reliable than established postal channels. Earlier, we used to send the letters through post office. Now, 24 into 7, 365-day services with the courier services, private courier services are replaced. It is a service. Service is also a product. Just now I told you. So in this manner, these are all the features commonly called or includes in the product innovation. Now we will talk about the very important steps in new product development. Please note it down. Steps in new product development. A new product is the culmination of process, a series of steps beginning with the generation of ideas and proceeding to the commercialization of full-scale marketing of the product. I repeat once again, a new product is a culmination of process, series of steps beginning with the generation of ideas and proceeding to commercialization of full scale of marketing of the product. Here, there is a logical steps: idea generation, idea screening, business analysis, product development, test marketing, and commercialization. So now we will talk about the steps in new product development. The first one, it is very important in business life as well as from examination point of view. Idea generation. See, idea generation is the very and most basic initial step, the vital step to generate ideas for new products from new ideas. I will tell you best examples, idea generation. See, whenever I am teaching in the classroom, the student gets an idea, immediately is the source of idea, I can say. Now, we will talk about what are the various sources of idea generation. First, we look at the internal sources. Internal sources. In internal sources, number one is the basic research. See, basic research, for instance, nylon is the product of laboratory. Teflon is the result of basic research for space program. Research. Research means search for fact, search for truth, search for reality. Means, say for example, I will tell you, a washing machine. If the manufacturer of the washing machine goes to household, asks the household how the performance of washing machine and what is the inconvenience with the washing machine. When she knows very well, household knows very well rather than the manufacturer. Why? Because she uses it daily. She knows the problems encountered with the washing machine. So she tells, sir, it is not convenient. Or it stucks off in the middle of the washing of the clothes. Then automatically we'll note it down. Sir, this shape is also not good, sir. It is not convenient to take or to move from here to here in the house itself. In addition to that also, sir, there is a size in large because it is not possible to move the machine from into the house, from out of the house. So automatically the manufacturer sends the researcher or the researcher will note it down, and in the next machine manufacturing He will rectify each and everything told by the household. So this is the basic research. Next, research only the basic research. Basic research means adding the new knowledge to the existing knowledge. That is the basic research. Adding the new knowledge means, say for example, earlier we used the computer, now we are using the laptop. So in place of the computer, we are using the laptop. So laptop is very convenient. How it has become the, how it has evolved from computer to the laptop. Laptop is very convenient to carry. Laptop with innovative features, video calling, video recording, video conferencing. So these are all the new features. How they developed? Because of its basic research by the software engineers. The software engineers has developed the latest products with the latest technologies. How it is possible? It is possible because of basic research. That is the reason I tell you, my dear students, you do the project work very genuinely. When you do the project work very genuinely, you will come to know the real knowledge. Next, second one, manufacturing. Basic research is also one of the sources of new idea. Next, manufacturing. People who manufacture products often have ideas about modifications and improvements. They do come out with new product ideas. It is constant contact with the product. See, I'm a teacher, I'm a lecturer, I am a manufacturer of my teaching services or lessons. I know what is the problems while delivering the lecture on online mode to my students. And also I know how do I store my data or video lectures? Where do I store my video lectures? If I will be provided GSUIT like a large storage space, then I will deliver the lecture very easily. If I use Cisco WebEx, I can use only the memory in my Gmail account. So being a producer of or delivery of lecture, I am the manufacturer of the teaching services, isn't it? I am the service provider. So I know the basic or new ideas. If it is in this model, it is well and good. I will tell you. The teaching should be very good in online if we are provided with a good internet connectivity, good storage, and required equipments to the students and faculty members. Unless until there is no good quality infrastructure, is it possible? Effective teaching? It is not possible. The Rome was not built in a day, but we improve ourselves only when we are provided sufficient training and technology and sufficient infrastructure. So here, being a manufacturer of the service, I know the hurdles or the ideas in new product development. So with my ideas or problems in the delivering of the online teaching, the software engineers will come up with the new additional features apps like Cisco, Google Meet, Teachment. Like this, they will come up with the new softwares. So this is the source of it. Next to salespeople. Normally, salespeople will contact directly consumers. When the salespeople contact the consumers will reveal The consumer tells the salesman, sir, this product has a problem. The problem is here. So please rectify in the coming product. So the source of the new product development is the salesman also. Next, top management. Top management is also the source of new product development ideas. How top management? The top management always concentrates on the world business trends. What is the trend of a particular product in other country? What is the latest TV models in foreign countries? So the top level management will appoint the executives, and the executives look into the matter and they will come up with the reports. So the reports will give the information to develop the new product. So these are all the internal sources of the new ideas. Number one, basic research. Number two, manufacturing. Number three, sales people. Number four, top management. These are the sources of new ideas. Now we go to the external sources. What are the external sources? Secondary sources of information. What is secondary sources? Secondary sources means published list of new products. Simple, I will tell you. If I ask you the information directly from the consumer, it is the first hand information. Second hand information means if I go to a library and I read a magazine, in magazine there is a information regarding the product. So if I pick up the information from the magazine, that is the secondary source of information. Most magazines have a section explaining or elaborating about the new products coming into business. I tell you one idea. When I was a student, I went to Bangalore University where there is a competition on product launching. In that product launching competition, we have prepared a model car which has, yes, come in, who is this? Yes, come in. This is external sources of new ideas for the new product development. Now, second point, competitors. See, competitors is also the source of new ideas. How? Very simply, I tell you. If you take the brands of mobiles, can you please name the various brands of mobiles companies? Can anybody, my dear students? Brands of mobile companies. Dina,
Good morning, sir.
good morning. Tell me.
Sir, Redmi, Realme, Vivo. Come now, sir. The
Realme.
stock mobile, sir.
Okay.
Redmi,
What?
Vivo. Uh,
Okay.
Nokia, sir.
Nokia.
Yes,
Very
sir.
nice. Okay. Now I tell you, I have used the first mobile 1100 Nokia piece. A small product, a simple product, which has no video recording, which has no audio recording. It is basic information is only to listen audio via that particular piece. Later, many companies enter into the telecommunications. developed with the touch screen, developed with the camera and high megapixels, and developed with the audio video recording and with extended memory capacity. How it is possible? It is because of competitors' products. If some X company is providing the 2 GB memory, then Y company starts with a 4 GB extendable memory. X company is providing now only with the voice. Automatically, Y company starts voice with a video. Now, what we have to understand here? We have to understand here the competitors is also the source of new product ideas. How did the Y company get idea? The Y company got the idea because the X company is not providing the video calling system. So this is what the competitors is also the source of new ideas or new product development ideas. Next, customers. Customers is the most important source of new ideas in the external category. See, customers frequently generate new ideas or regarding problems. The problem may be the idea to the manufacturer. If the customer is facing problem, that may be the idea. That is the idea. If you are facing problem with your mobile, the video picture is not clarity in your mobile. So once you share this idea with the company will come up with the latest model with without this defect. Without this defect. Next to resellers. Resellers are the middlemen who sells and who purchases from the manufacturer and sells to the retailers. These people also will get some information, the market, and they will give you the ideas to the development of the new products. Next, foreign markets. Foreign markets also provides information in the development of new products. Say for example, each country is known for certain products. Say Germany, Volkswagen, Italy, shoes, France, wine, and perfumes. Japan, electronics, particularly sound gadgets. India, soap, and incense sticks and tea. These are all natural gifts. This can be tapped and improved upon. Student, foreign markets. India is famous for what? Soap and incense sticks and tea. Japan, electronics. France, wine and perfumes. మంచి పర్ఫ్యూమ్ కావాలి మంచి వైన్ కావాలంటే you take the France products. Volkswagen car, you go to the Germany because we take the ideas from the various foreign markets if you want to develop the new product. Inventors. Inventors and others create a significant another key source of technological innovations. Inventors means recently, you know very well, Anandaya. Who is Anandaya? He is a resident of Nellore who invented the medicine for corona with the leaves or some ingredients. He is the inventor. Yes. So now we have finished the first step, idea generation. In idea generation, sources of new ideas. In sources of new ideas, internal sources and external sources. In internal sources, basic research, manufacturing, salespeople, top management. In external sources, secondary sources of information, competitors, customers, resellers, foreign markets. These are all the external sources of new ideas. Now, with this, we will stop the lecture. In the next class, we will talk the remaining steps in the development of new products. Okay, now, my dear students. Okay.